You always finding yourself in a position where you started, but you always stop. You come this close to the end, but you give up. You found the right idea, but you're scared to act on it. Well, that's a lot of us. So this video will touch on that. What's up, y'all? Grand Rising, Rich Rising. Welcome back. You know what I mean? 4:30 in the morning, day 28 of 90 hard, going hard. Ain't taking no days off, showing up for you. And I keep saying that's all that matter. You know what I mean? So like I said in the beginning of the video, if you one of the ones that always find yourself, you starting something, then stopping something, starting something, then stopping something, that's because you ain't got faith that it can work. Yeah, cause it get hard and then you give up on yourself cause you don't know what way to go next. Or you ain't got nobody holding your hand, so you don't believe you can do it. So you get started. You got all the tools that you need to be equipped with to go ahead and tackle the mission. But once you start to tackle the mission, in the midst of that mission, you get weak. You start to doubt yourself. You start to bring in negative thoughts like you once did before in your past situations. And here you go again, repeating the same decisions, quitting on yourself, lying to yourself. You letting you down once again. 2026. I hope it be different for you, baby. You gotta feel it. That morning workout, man, that thing there had your mind going all day. You know what I mean? Structure way of thinking all day. As you work out, your mind clear. Your mind started to clear out the negative thoughts. You did. So, leave them old decisions back in 2025, 2024. Let's gain some momentum, y'all. The only way you gain momentum is if you get started. But my hair not right. But I ain't got the right shoes. This is what a lot of people tell themselves. I don't know what location to start in. I don't know what app to use first. I don't know how consistent I need to be before I start seeing results. And that's what a lot of people fall short at. And that's a lot of people's problem also. You so focused on the results instead of being focused on the input. You so focused on the outcome instead of focused on the input. The more you put in, the more you get out. You dig what I'm saying? The more you put in, the more you get out. That's with anything in life. Besides a job, you can be at a position of $20 an hour, 40 hours a week, like moving boxes or being an administrator or a hiring manager, depending on what company. I'm just trying to boost it up a little bit to give y'all my point of view. If your job requires you to do 10 interviews every day, you can do 15 within the same amount of hours, and you're not gonna get paid extra or a bonus, or you're not gonna get paid no incentives as far as in get equity into the company. You're not doing that. They not doing that. Companies are not doing that. Now, don't get me wrong. You got certain companies up there in the trillions that all they employees got percentage of their stock. I believe it's either Apple, Nvidia, or something like Palantir. One of them top companies. Don't get me the line, but I know I read along on the internet. One of them companies, 95% of their employees are millionaires. You dig what I'm saying? That's just because that's the way that company choose to do it and the benefit. But a lot of companies not even that profitable to even do anything like that. You see what I'm saying? So in 2026, instead of being so focused on the outcome, we gonna lock in on what we put in. Cause just say we lock in on what we put in, it's gonna be easy to be like, okay, today I ain't put in nothing but an hour doing this and that. It got me this and that. I felt like this and that. Tomorrow I put in 2 hours doing this and that. It got me this and that. I felt like this and that. We stay consistent like that for weeks at a time. We can start to see the data we gather on ourselves and how we react to certain situations and start to adapt better solutions and better strategies to finish our plan or to go about our strategy. I mean, not strategy, but to go about our journey a different way depending on what you're choosing in life. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, we want the big houses, we want the better clothes, we want the automobiles, the designer, the luxury. But like I always say, how bad you want it, what you willing to give up, what are you willing to sacrifice? You willing to sacrifice a couple days of sleep for it? Huh? You ready to sacrifice your friends? What you willing to do? Hey y'all, look. I want to be somewhere in life that I'm currently not at yet. So I got a lot of work to put in. Y'all got work to put in. It's a little cold out here. So I'm double hooded up. Bubble coat, hoodie. I know you want to be somewhere in life that you haven't yet reached. Or if you experienced a little bit and then fell off or something happened and you couldn't hold that position. I know you want that lifestyle back again. I know you're on Instagram and TikTok looking at all the successful people, entrepreneurs, and you thinking to yourself, either they scamming, some ain't right, they lying, it can't be this, or you in a group of the other people, you know it's true, you're trying to find your way out the hole so you can start on your journey, on what you really want to do, the type of business you want to start, but you don't know when to start or how to start. So for the past year or 2 or 3 or even 4, you done told yourself, soon I get this and that, soon I can manage this and that, soon I control this and that. That's when you. But like I said, you see how long you said that, and you see how long you kept saying that, and you keep saying that. You did. You don't really want it. You ain't sacrificing that for it. You still comfortable doing the things you do, even though you don't like doing the things you do. But you pretending to be comfortable because you still work. Okay, you don't know exactly how to get started. I didn't know how to get started. I don't know how to edit videos that good. I don't know how to do a lot of shit. But I get started. If I'm that interested into anything that I want to learn, I get started. I know I'm going to fail, but that's not my thought process getting started. I know I'm going to mess up and have a couple bruises and bumps and shit, but that's not my thought process getting started. I'm interested, so I got to do what I got to do to learn everything I need to learn so it can benefit me at the time. That's the mindset I use when I get started on something that I'm very interested in. Y'all done lost their interest. You done lost their ability to understand once you gain interest in something. It's up to you to go learn everything about it and implement what you learn into your life to better your situation. I'm back. Yeah, soon I get to my second set of push-ups. I was just about to implement my third. I'm doing my third now though. My phone when they ain't press record, 'cause I got so many videos and pictures I ain't never used yet, so my storage filled up. So y'all gonna see a lot of old stories and old pictures that they posted on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Just to get them out my phone, I'm gonna send some on to my Gmail because I want to keep them. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and delete a whole lot of video, a whole lot of pictures in my phone and just start back over. That's why I need another phone real quick. But it's no excuse. Let's get this shit in. That's it. Simple. Ain't no such thing as a problem. Stop telling yourself you have problems. Just say you have a current situation. Yeah, that's it. Ain't no such thing as a problem. Let me tell you why. Because every problem have a solution. Find a solution. Boom. No problem. Some of y'all not willing to go to the extent to find a solution. And you probably don't even got to do too much. You just lazy as fuck. You just always give up on yourself. You never thought about what life would look like if you just gave it a whole 365 days just you. Keeping your word to yourself, showing up for you, respecting everything you tell yourself, no matter how hard it get, no matter how difficult it is to finish once you start. You don't know what the life look like doing that for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It shouldn't seem like a task. That should just be something you want to do for yourself. Like I say, can't nobody jump in your skin and do it for you. So you got to make the decision to do it for yourself. I'm getting used to it every day, day 28. It feel good. A lot of people started on January 1st, so for them, today is day 8. It's their day 8. For me, it's day 28, because I started 20 days before January 1st. Some of y'all say January 1st the new year. I say the new year's in spring. To each his own. I just been started. I don't got a certain date I started. Once I came up with a plan, it took me 2 days to start making excuses for myself. That third day I implemented, put in action, and I started on a Friday. Friday morning, around 5 o'clock that morning, I believe. Started on a Friday, while everybody was out clubbing that weekend, going to parties, doing what they got to do, to each his own, having their own type of fun. I decided to show up for myself and work out. Discipline. Stop smoking cigarettes. Stop smoking weed. Only smoke weed to go to sleep now. You deal what I'm saying? And that ended up finna stopping too. As I get better with my details, meaning when I say my detail, my daily routine. When I get better with my daily routine and the details in my daily routine, I might just pull back the weed at night and just implement a couple workouts so I can get exhausted to lay down. You deal what I'm saying? You always can take out something to replace it to better your situation or to make your situation more finishable. Cause now you think, okay, I'm doing better cause I ain't gotta smoke weed. Cause you gotta think about it, if you smoking $20 a day, 20 times 30, that's $600 a day. I mean $600 a month that you just smoke, but you telling yourself you broke. You telling yourself you can't find no money to start investing or to fix your credit or to do anything. Cause you broke, you ain't got no job, you ain't got no motion on social media or in the street, in your real life or anywhere, you ain't got no motion. But you can smoke at $20 a day. You can smoke a $15 3.5, $25 3.5, or $30 3.5. You can smoke that every day. You can find a way to go get the blunts and shit. You can make time out your day, even though you broke and you're not where you want to be and you hate your situation. You can find time in your day to block out enough time to get high, enough time to get drunk, enough time to be on phone with friends and FaceTime and laughing and kicking it, knowing soon you hang up, your refrigerator empty. Knowing soon you hang up, you ain't got the clothes and shoes you want. Knowing soon you get away from them friends, you don't like the weave you got. Soon you get back to reality, you know you don't like your situation. But here you go again. I ain't doing nothing to change it. Y'all see my forearm getting a little better. Instead of having my elbows like this, I'm starting to bring my elbows in. That's how I usually do it anyway. But having a lot of tops on, hoodies, 2 hoodies or long john or a thermal, however you want to call it, with a hoodie and a jacket. Sometimes you got to do that so it won't be so close to feel. You know what I mean? But yeah, pick you. And some of the ones I already showed up, picking them in 2025, I understand that. Double salute. You doing your thing. To each his own, you doing your thing. You on the ball. Keep that ball going. You gonna get to where you wanna be. I believe in you. I know you believe in you. Now keep the faith. You know what I mean? Keep that momentum. And let's finish the year off strong. The year just started, but let's finish off strong. You deal what I'm saying? We in January thinking about how we gonna look in December. Start thinking about the results. When I say finish the year off strong, let's think of it as in change your point of view, right? This December, we just started. Imagine where we're gonna be this December in 2026. In 2025 December, we just started. On whatever we wanna do. To you, whoever watching, to me, we just started in 2025, in December. So in December, by 2026, if we show up every day, oh my God. Every week, oh my God. Every month, shit, you ain't telling me? You ain't telling me my situation gonna be better? I'm gonna be thinking better. I'm gonna be worshiping the Most High better. I'm gonna be praising His name, uplifting His name better. Hey man, say man to each his own, man. You know, love the Most High, man, with everything in you. Push what you gotta push for, get to where you gotta get to. Don't let nothing distract you, man. Get away from distractions. And the ones that's already winning, keep winning, man. Double salute, man. Big dog, big sir, big boy, twin, gang, folk them. I see that, you know what I mean? Keep going, you doing your thing. You know what I mean? Go get that money on. That's what it's about. Get that money on, handle your business. Mindset clear, loving yourself. Health is wealth. Eating real raw food from the earth, not from the grocery store. That's what I'm talking about. Eating organic, cleaning your body out. 3 days a week detox, water fast. I understand that, yeah. Salute. You taking your vitamins from the earth. Yeah. You on your ashwagandha. Yeah. You on your black seed oil. Hey man, that what's up. You drinking your sea moss. You drinking your lemon water. You got your coconut water. You got your head covered. I see that. Keep doing that. I'm just speaking to the ones who ain't doing that, who have yet started on it, but see the rails about how health is well. How McDonald's serving 1 million people burgers every day, but you're not understanding the language. I serve 1 million people. They ain't say we serve 1 million hamburgers. They say we serve 1 million people. So the hamburgers y'all eating is people. Tell me where the ground beef they get from if they really saying we serve 1 million people a day. Look how many locations it is. So you know it's more than 1 million. But just say let's say it's 1 million with all the locations. How long they been operating since McDonald's opened? Just say they ain't never have 1 million altogether. Okay, just say the last 10 years they've been serving 1 million a day. So you telling me a year they serving 365 million burgers a day? A day for the last 10 years. So 3.6 million a year times 10. So y'all done served over 36 million burgers. I don't even think we got that many cows around that motherfucker. That many fake horses or wild beasts or whatever y'all think they getting the meat from. Look all these children being kidnapped, coming up missing. Shh, I ain't said. Look all these people, the deaths in the prison that they ain't showing. Shh, I ain't saying it. But you know, to each his own. I just want to say I'm speaking to the ones who have yet to gain that momentum, gain that faith, and still lack structure, lack discipline, so they not showing up for themselves. In 2026, one thing I can tell you, fucking with this 90 hard, following me, going along my journey, and you implement everything in your life, you will change your mind, your body, and your business. Salute, man. Double salute. Love you like you love the Most High. And show up this year, man.